This is one of the most unique things ever to happen to pro fishing.
Quest format's an awesome format. I mean, there's no information. You get out there and you have to figure the lake out quickly. I mean, you've only got 2-hour periods to figure out what the fish are doing. There's really very little room for error. I mean, you've got to be on top of your game and make key decisions at the right time for it to work out, and that's how somebody's going to win this event, and future events will play out the same way. It's an awesome format, and it's a fun deal.
The Quest Pro Challenge was an awesome deal. It's just, it keeps you wanting to see what the next, if somebody's catching them. It seems like everybody was catching them at the same time, and it's just it was really neat how that works. It just and overall the tournament was just great, and y'all did a great job running it. I would definitely like to fish more tournaments like that.
Okay.
And you'll see on the map, it's the 2 big points. You got a big point with a bluff wall on it.
Yeah.
Bluff wall can fish. Around that bluff wall point, you can't fish. And across there's a buoy also, out there on the other point.
That's that big point that comes out?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like when you start going up.
Can I get right there and throw that way? I'm just kidding. I was messing with you.
You're killing me.
So that's Rocky Creek right there.
That's Rocky Creek right there.
Oh, so we can fish everything.
You can fish
Rocky
from
Creek
here all the way up.
Rocky Creek up. Fish every hill.
You can't go in Rocky Creek. No, you can't go in Rocky Creek. Bring 3s off.
Are we gonna have a copy of that bluff?
Yes. Every boat's gonna have a copy.
That's the bluff point, right?
Yeah, that's the bluff point right here.
Excited about being able to fish on his home lake. As you know, Anthony won the Forestwood Cup a couple of years ago right here on Lake Murray. And we've got Brian Thrift here. I was talking to Shane Langrumer. We've got so many pros out here today, names you know and people you love, and we're going to be interviewing them, talking to them. I'll be out on the water following them around, and I'm going to take the guys from Carolina Drones with me, so we'll have some great aerial shots for you as well, and we're just going to have a lot of fun out here.
And say I'd fish in a creek, you know, it would take me 3 or 4 hours to rule out that they're not biting in there. Because I feel like I want to unturn every stone in that creek. But in a format like this, you don't have time to do that. So, you know, 1 hour and 40 minutes into the first period, I haven't caught anything. So it makes my decision easier to not go back to a place and to try something completely new. You know, because if you're not in there and if it's not good enough to where you can catch a couple just blind fishing, you know, obviously it's not the right place to be. So they helped me out the first period. I didn't catch a fish Friday, the first day of the tournament. So. Well, I was running top water on the main lake. And for whatever reason, they didn't bite early. They ended up biting it late in the day. But so I know Brian and I know Brandon and I know a couple other people were all doing the same thing, and none of us had a bite the first period. So played to my strength because in my mind, hey, you know, if I'm not catching them, they're not catching them, they're not doing it. So I need to go something do completely different, go in a different area, and that's what I did. And that's how I ended up catching those fish.
Here right now at the Quest Pro Challenge, checking in with some of the fishermen. We're going to be doing that throughout the day. And hold up beside us, Anthony Gagliardi. Hello, Anthony.
What's going on?
How's it going, buddy?
Good.
Did you get anything?
No, I didn't.
No.
I had 2 bites and didn't get either one of them.
Hearing that from a lot of people.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those days. Hopefully.
That's right. Hey, Lineberger, what'd you catch out there today, man? You're live on Facebook.
Okay, I caught. I had one keeper for I don't know what was a pound and a half or something like that.
1.47.
And I jumped off another about 2.5, and that was the only 2 bites I had.
I'll be darned. Yep.
We run a buzz bait a good bit, just covered a lot of water, stay close, and no bites, just looking for a big bite, you know, early in the morning. And
Trolling the shoreline?
Yeah, we're just gonna next period just go regroup and stay in the wind-blown banks. And
Hey, out there, it looked like you hooked something.
I only caught one little 8-incher.
I saw that dink you pulled in.
Never been to this part of the lake before. I only fished Murray one time.
Hey Marty, how's the morning working out for you?
oh man, it's beautiful day. A lot of sunshine.
Just not a whole lot of fish, huh?
A bit of wind, no fish. So it kind of sucks.
Any change in thought process here for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna regroup. We kind of stayed close in that period. I thought we could, you know, use as much time or be as efficient as we could, get as much fishing as we could. So I stayed close, run a bunch of stuff around here. Didn't pan out, so we're gonna do just the opposite this next period. We're gonna make a little run and see.
One weighs 211.
211. That's good, man.
Got lucky.
Other than that, bite's been kind of tough, huh?
Been real tough.
Real tough.
Yeah.
Well, good deal, man. We'll
Blessed to have the one I had. So.
anybody get anything this morning?
I got a couple.
I didn't capture
small ones.
A couple small ones? They measure?
Yeah.
Good deal.
I didn't capture one.
Not yet.
One got away.
One that got away. How about you, Stan? One. There you go. All right. All right.
Information, you get out there and you have to figure the lake out quickly. I mean, you've only got 2-hour periods to figure out what the fish are doing. There's really very little room for error. I mean, you've got to be on top of your game and make key decisions at the right time for it to work out, and that's how somebody's going to win this event. What Shane got?
Andy or Jamie?
Shane.
Shane, I don't know. He's been like 6. What do you got?
7.
Fast, try to trace school of fish, and I'm just picking and plunking my way down the bank, find a spot I like, and just fishing.
So you're keeping it low and slow.
Yep.
So how you doing in the tournament right now?
I'm sitting in second, I believe.
Sitting in second.
Unofficial, so.
How much have you got? How much
I think
weight?
I got a little over 8 pounds, something like that.
A little over 8 pounds.
I think I got 5 or 6. I don't know how many I got. 5 or 6.
Anything that you're going to be switching up on this next go round?
No, we might switch areas maybe, but just kind of play a little defense.
All right.
Got a lot more help this time than we did last time. So.
Sounds good. Good luck.
All right. Thank you.
Ryan Davidson here with the Quest Pro Challenge. We just wrapped up period number 2, and we started off period 2 kind of strong. We caught a keeper as soon as the period started. We had some sun and clouds, and the sun didn't last long. The clouds rolled in, and it seemed like with the leaderboard, we saw a few fish catches early on, and then after the clouds came in, it kind of died off again. So I think that's kind of affected the bite some, and it looks like it's going to be hit or miss the rest of the day with the clouds. So you know, maybe we can get something dialed in. But this format's it's different. You know, you think you figure something out, you come and take a 30-minute break, and you go back, and things could totally change. So we definitely have to keep mixing it up and keep moving around until we get something dialed in. So stick with us, and we'll see how the next period goes.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes.
Look at that. I think we got a whole river stud.
Jimmy Smith here with Quest Pro Fishing, and boy, what a great day we've had. Our first ever Quest Pro Fishing Challenge, and we've got 10 winners. We're going to post them right here on this Facebook page here in just a moment. But one of them that's advancing tomorrow is our very own local boy, Mr. Andy Wicker. Andy, how was it today, man?
It was tough. We got fortunate and caught a little group of fish this morning, and rode that pretty much all the way. Got lucky and caught a couple here and there, just doing some random things, top water, jig, but you know, it was random. So
I got to see you really fish for the first time today, man. You fly down that bank, man.
That's what happens when you're not catching them. It's easy to slow down when you're catching them. When you're not catching them, it's hard not to.
So Andy, how'd you like this Quest format, the Quest Pro Challenge format?
It's fun. I'm having a blast with it. Yeah, it's different than anything else I've ever fished. So
yeah,
having a good time.
That's good, man. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. Well, congratulations. Do we know what number he came in? Second, third. Great, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
See you here tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Over here, Shane Langer is here, and Berger, excuse me. And he came in second, didn't he?
I don't know.
Shane? Yep. So we have 2 and 3 right here. Number 1's coming up in just a minute. He's over there eating right now. Well, that's a big burger. It's bigger than you are. All right, Shane. So how did you like that Quest Challenge format?
I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, you know, just kind of, I kind of combined the two. I couldn't catch a lot of fish, so I mean, I just decided to go for the bigger bites. I mean, there was a lot of guys catching, you know, the pound fish, pound and a quarter fish, and I just couldn't really get on that bite, so I just decided to go and do what I do. I picked up a jig and I fished everything that got in front of me, just trying to trigger the bigger bites, and I got fortunate and caught, you know, I caught 3 or 4 pretty good fish, 2.5, 3 pounders, and that's really what it, you know, that was the difference. Was there any change in the weather that caused you to do that, or was just you just go if they weren't where you? It's just the time of year. Anytime on a lake in North or South Carolina, when they draw the lakes down and this water starts getting really skinny around these places, that's just where the fish like to get. The bluegill and stuff get up under the docks, and the bigger fish tend to get up there and feed on the bluegill.
That's good, man. Well, it's good enough for number 2 today. That means you're coming back tomorrow,
That's
man.
right.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you, Shane. And number 1 today, Mr. Brian Thrift. What's up, brother? Good. And not only that, but this dude caught a monster fish.
We'll share that picture in a little while.
We got that picture going up on this Facebook page. So tell me, man, what'd you do? How'd it work for you?
Today was a struggle. The first period, I never got a bite. The whole 2 hours, hour and a half, never got a bite. And then I ran around the second period and kind of found an area I was comfortable with.
Right.
I had a couple bites and just kept going back the last 2 periods. In the last period, I ended up catching one a little over 5 pounds and caught a couple 2.5s.
Yeah, we saw the tally board coming in. It's like, dang, man, Brian's on a run here this last quarter.
Yeah, those 5-pounders goes a long way in the fall and stuff like this.
That helps a lot. Well, man, you're coming back tomorrow and fish for the big money, and you just got to feel good. Tell me about the Quest Pro Challenge. You know, like that format. I mean, you know,
it's an interesting format. I mean, something like honestly, I've never fished anything like this before. I didn't think there was a tournament format that could allow me to burn more gas than I already. Y'all managed to do it.
Tomorrow will be a little bit different. Tomorrow we're going to put you in a place. There's going to be 5 holes, 2 person per hole, and you guys will just rotate those holes about every hour and 45 minutes. So not so much burning gas tomorrow. Be a little more methodical.
Yeah, a little more methodical. Probably going to have to downsize and try to figure out how to get bites behind people. So that's going to be fun.
That's interesting. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you, man. Thanks. Congratulations. I really appreciate it. So there you have it. Those are the top 3. We got 7 more that are coming back tomorrow to fish the day 2, final day. And don't forget, by the way, on Sunday, we got the big concert for you. It's Granger Smith. We got Josh Turner and Locash. Starts at 4 o'clock at the ballpark. Gates open at 2, where the Blowfish play right here in Lexington. This is the Quest Pro Challenge. From Quest Pro Fishing, I'm Jimmy Smith. Appreciate you joining us today. Have a great weekend.